everybody. Good morning.
Good morning from Vancouver, British Columbia. And this is our last day here in British Columbia. Well, technically tomorrow morning or afternoon when we leave is our last day. This is our last full day of exploring. And it's overcast, supposed to get rain all day, 99% chance. We are going up to Whistler today. Dawn, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. Good morning, Vancouver. Well, it's not raining at the moment, but we are supposed to have rain today. Yeah, so I was doing some computer work last night when we got back, and yeah, so far so good here.
Door.
The Dunwich elevator.
G, right?
No, yeah.
The dungeon the elevator. Seems like we've been getting this one a lot more lately. I don't know why.
Yeah, and this is the little stop that we've been getting drinks, and right here in our building, seeing we got a half hour before pickup, we're gonna head in for breakfast at A&W, open 24 hours. And A&W serves breakfast. They got English muffins, they got classic bacon and eggs. So I got a classic root beer. I had to. You have to. I think you got the classic root beer too, didn't you? Yeah, something different. Oh man, I love that root beer taste. It's not like the way they used to make it. It comes out of the fountain, but you know, back when we were kids, they used to do it in a barrel, remember? Mm-hmm. It was, I don't know. Yeah, so a quick bite before we go on our trip. Oh yeah, looks pretty good.
Look at the egg. It's like a real egg.
Yeah, it's like a real egg. It's not that fake egg, right? A&W was pretty good for breakfast. Yeah, now we're heading to the Hotel Belmont. That's where we're going to be picked up. We're on the bus, Gus. And we're going to head to Canada Place, where our cruise ship will take off. And then we will catch a bus out of there to Whistler. I'm super stoked. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Back in the day, I remember seeing advertisements for come ski Whistler, and I thought, wow, in the mountains, look beautiful, you know, the photos and that. This is a nice bus. It's got like leather seats. It's nice and comfy. If this is the bus we take up, we're doing good. We're on our way.
The Lionsgate Bridge that we'll be crossing to get to the North Shore. We're going to be going by Stanley Park, one of the largest city parks in North America. It's over 1,000 acres of land right at the edge of the city, much like Central Park in New York. As you can see, as we're heading to it, it's only a 3-lane bridge. So throughout the day, they alternate the lanes, depending on whether traffic is building on Georgia Street, where we just came from, or on the North Shore. And they'll alternate the center lane, depending on where the traffic is heaviest. The property that are there in West Vancouver. West Vancouver would be a popular area of the Lower Mainland to live in. We're up above Burrard Inlet. On the right side of us is the city of North Vancouver. On the left side, the city of West Vancouver. Two separate cities that have their own council, mayor, etc. Not getting a good look at the coastal mountain range that's right up in front of us. And there are 3 peaks that are used for skiing in this area throughout the winter months. But over to the right is Grouse, and then where we're headed to the left is Cypress Bowl. All of those mountains were used for the 2010 Winter Olympics that were hosted in Vancouver.
We're at the Sea to Sky Gondola. It kind of reminds me of Anarchista, you know, the red chondolas. Well, this is, yeah, it's like that, right? Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, we're here to Sea to Sky Gondola. We're gonna go on up. We're gonna see what's up there. There's some hiking trails up there. I don't know what this is. That's pretty cool though. And they move pretty quick. They don't play. So they don't call them chondolas, right? They call them gondolas. And they're a little bit bigger than the ones at Anarchista. Yeah. I'd say they're actually a lot bigger, believe it or not. Probably about twice the size. And we're in it, so it is definitely about, I would say about twice the size the ones, maybe 3 times the size the ones at Anarchista. And you get your own gondola. Oh, the door just closed automatically.
But we know.
Oh wow, now it's taking off.
We're really moving.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow, look at over there. You can see the bay and all that. Huh. And up we go. Yep. And whatever you do, don't look down. You're quite the ways up.
There's a waterfall right there.
Yeah, so there's a waterfall there called Shannon Falls.
You can see it.
And we will see that, though, on our way back through. He said he'd stop and take a look at that, but... And oh boy, we're a long ways up. And this thing moves a little bit. Now we're kind of like going into the woods. Look at the trees. They're like amazing. He says that there is grizzlies in the area. So he said we won't come across one, but almost to the top. What are you thinking, Dawn?
I'm enjoying it. We're going up, and away we go. Oh, look, there's someone on the hiking trail.
Oh yeah, there's some folks that are hiking.
I don't know about doing that. How'd they get down there?
I don't know. Look at this, like, wow. This is pretty big.
We're not even there yet.
We still got a ways to go. Look at that.
Wow. Oh, you can see sailboats now, too. I wonder if we can see whales up here.
Yeah, so I guess this is sea to sky, isn't it? Oh my goodness, look at how big. That's like the biggest like mountain cliff I've seen, or you know what I mean? It's like straight down. There's one for you to ride, Dawn, right there. You'll ride that one, don't you?
The maintenance guys wanted the bears.
That's
I would ride
is that the
that,
one that the
though.
bears take to go back and
Yeah.
forth? Yeah. I mean, the bears don't want to walk down the mountain, right?
blame 'em.
I don't think you can even look at that. That's just crazy amazing. Wow. We're way, way up here.
I've seen bears take chairlifts before. And
Have you?
yeah.
It's hard to take it all in. We're standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just gotta.
Just trying to take it all in is
Yeah.
just amazing.
We're going above the clouds now, aren't we?
Oh boy, above the clouds. We're not even there yet.
Yeah, it's gotten smoky now, hasn't it?
Are we there yet?
I don't know. I don't know. How many feet do we'll have to find the stats of it. How high up we went.
He said there's a hiking trail up here that takes
Yeah.
10 minutes. I don't know about this.
Oh wow, it's even further when you get to the top.
Oh boy. I can see the very top. That's the ending to it.
There's snow up there.
Yeah. He said there's a little bit of snow up there. Oh boy, my head's. Ooh, my ears are popping.
And I love the trees. They're just different, you know what I mean? You're definitely on the West Coast. And look at that rock face there. It's just, this is something you're gonna have to see on your own. I mean, I don't think, I'm trying to see if I can capture it all, and you know what I mean, on camera, and it's kind of hard to like take it all in. You never know, Dawn. You might be able to find a bear. You know, look around, like maybe.
Let's see.
But this time it might not be the little Tennessee black bears. We might be dealing with grizzlies.
I don't know what I'm going to do with the grizzly.
You run. Well, you don't run. Yeah, it's kind of, you just get out of there, right?
You have to hunt you down. We're getting closer to the top.
We are.
Woo!
So I do see the end of the road up there. There's some wind.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like we're coming in for a landing. Looks like they have a restaurant, gift store. I like how it stops or slows down for you.
We're coming in quick.
And we come in pretty quick. Oh boy, we're coming in.
Oh boy, we don't have the other one.
I guess we get off here, right?
Yep.
Woo! Wow, that was pretty cool, huh? Yeah. And there's snow in them mountains. Let's head into the Summit Lodge. Oh, here's some of the merchandise. Well, you have jackets and everything up here. Everything you need to do a little outdoors. And we're gonna have to get a pin for the map, right? Yeah, they have little gondola like models. They got cups and all kinds of things for the kids. They got a skunk cat. Yeah, they even got some toques up here. That guy is super cute. He's a gondola. That's he's a squishy. They got some pretty cool merchandise, don't they? Yeah, so the merchandise up here is kind of pricey. Probably the most priciest merchandise I've seen in one of these stores. We got some stuff, didn't we? Got a little keychain. Right, that's cool, right? And a pin for the map. Gotta have a pin for the map, right? Yeah, so they got a little restaurant up here that serves cheeseburgers and stuff, but oh yeah, look at that. There's a great big bridge up here. And yeah, there's snow on the mountains there. So we're gonna walk across this bridge, and I think we're gonna do a little hiking trail,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna get back to Gittin. And that's the way we came in. Yeah, it's raining pretty heavily up here.
Oh, it even talks about whales.
Yep, so we're hoping to see some whales when we
I
go.
want to see the humpback whale, the gray whale, the white trail.
You don't want to see a killer whale?
No, that's something. Sometimes we're gonna see those too.
Yeah, we got harbor porpoises.
Yeah.
Yep. Salting the oceans. We were just talking to a lady, and she was saying that yesterday she saw humpback whales down there. You can barely make it out, but there's the lake down there. And she said today is just not the best day. Normally, this is all, you'll see mountains over there, snow caps, and you even see glaciers off in the distance. And she says you can't see. She says it's unfortunate. And so she says you will see killer whales down in there in the bay. And then over here, she was saying you can see glaciers and stuff over that way too. And these are only the foothills. She says the mountains go even higher. Well, we're gonna have to come back. Just right? You know, it's all about the experience for us, right?
Yeah.
Dawn, there's a bridge.
I know.
There's a bridge here.
It's a wooden bridge. That's got
Dawn,
bunch of
no, don't you
Oh, I
dare.
did.
No, don't shake it. Dawn, what are you doing?
Right? No.
You are doing it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're shaking the bridge, and this one is way down there. Just saying. Above Dawn. Come on, I'm trying to enjoy this. I don't need. You're shaking the bridge. Ooh, it's cold, isn't
I
it?
told you. I think it's snowing.
It's snowing. It's snowing. Yeah, like rain. It's raining sideways and it's raining up, Dawn. Have you ever had rain up on you?
I don't know, but I'm freezing. Will, it's me.
Dawn, come on.
It's not me, it's Will.
It's
I
you.
don't blame it on you.
Woo-wee. Well, let's hike British Columbia. It should be a little more warmer in here because the wind won't be. What are you thinking, Dawn?
I'm hiking it in the freezing cold temperatures.
It was a good day to wake up and get out of bed, right?
Yes.
Hey, you gotta, I think it's awesome. Rain or not, it's cool. But you know what that means? I've seen things that I wanted to see, or there's things I wanted to see and haven't seen, which means we're gonna have to come back, right? We're gonna do the panorama loop here. It is 30 to 45 minutes. It's 1.3 kilometers. So just under a mile round trip. And I think this is where we're at. We're gonna kind of go around here. Well, there's your favorite white stuff, Dawn. Snow.
Looks like someone stepped on it.
You gotta be on the lookout for Bigfoot, grizzlies, all kinds of crazy things up here. Moose, maybe.
Whales.
Whales, you gotta watch out for the whales, right? Woo! Yeah. There's Dawn. And I think a bear would find you tasty. Just saying. This feels good. Being trapped up in airplanes in Vancouver, this feels like home. It feels good. That fresh mountain air. I can smell cedar.
Rain.
Freezing rain. You can't smell freezing rain.
No, I can feel it.
Dawn got to shake another bridge.
Yep. Score one for me.
Score one for you. What
The
is,
lady
are
got
you-
annoyed. She stopped and turned
yeah,
around
the
and
one
looked
lady
at
was mad at you. She turned around and gave you
us. I blamed it on you.
she blamed it on me. I think she was scared of the bridge. And the moss is hanging from the tree here. Oh wow, you can smell that cedar. It's an amazing smell. So far, I like this tour because they give you like 2 and 3 hours at stops, which really gives you time to explore. I can hear Shannon Falls down below. So we're standing over the top of Shannon Falls, and later on, we're gonna stop there and check that out. Ah, there's a fork in the road. Well, let's go this way.
I'm coming. Slowly but surely.
And that's the wow factor right there. Let's get a picture of us for prosperity. British Columbia.
I wonder if there's water rushes through here sometimes.
Yeah, I would assume water has rushed through here. Probably when the snow melts, it'll come through. We're climbing in elevation a little bit here. So I guess this is a place where you go to see birds. Oh wow, there's a bunch of snow up here.
I wonder if you can touch it.
You can if you want.
I want to throw a snowball.
Hey, come on! Really?
There's snow.
In
I might as well
April?
make use out of it.
Now, it's kind of steep going down the side of the mountain here. Olson Falls Lookout? Oh my goodness, there's a waterfall cascading down the side of the mountain there. I'll zoom in a little bit, but wow. There it is. Wow, that's a really tall waterfall. Right on the other side of that tree branch. That's the waterfall, way over there.
Yeah, you can see it.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So they call this the Chief Overlook. Very, very foggy up here. Oh my goodness, it's like you're right off the edge. It's like you're gonna walk into the clouds.
It's a bunch of clouds.
If you ever want to be in the clouds, now's the time.
Now's the time.
This is a really cool trail. It has a little bit of everything. And that one lady was telling us if there was no cloud cover, no rain, she says this is probably one of the most beautifulest places here in Canada. That's what she said. And my glasses are steaming up. Yeah, I don't know what those are. Some kind of water lilies or something. So we are back from our hike, and we're gonna look at the bay again to see maybe we'll get a glimpse of a whale down there. Dawn's still jonesing for whales, and unfortunately, yeah, you're not gonna see anything. It's gotten a little bit clearer up this way, but not as much down there. And this is what the view would look like if it was a clear day. Are you bathing?
Yeah. I'm invigorating in the rain.
And Dawn got to shake that bridge too. Just another bridge to her roster of bridge shaking.
It really got me to turn and give us a dirty look, and I pointed at Will.
Yeah, but you're the one who was doing it. So Dawn and I got some chili cheese fries to share and a Diet Coke. We're gonna have a little bit of a lunch up here. And then I got some chips, Miss Vicky's. We're going down? Hello. Yeah. 38? Go ahead, you go first. This thing really moves, you know that? And there we go.
Here we go.
You were saying this is what they need to build in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park to go to Mount LeConte.
Yeah, it would be helpful.
Yeah. coming back in for a landing. My ears popped like 6 times. Just saying.
Oh, we're coming in fast.
Yeah, we're coming in fast. Oh, we gotta. Oh my goodness, that's a. What is that? What is that, like a pretzel, or what is that, like a cinnamon?
Cinnamon corn or something. Like
Oh.
pretzel bun, the thing that they use for
It does. That's a pretty good ice cream, by the way. I don't know what that is made of. It's like a cinnamon, like graham cracker. It's really.
Pistachio chocolate chip.
That's a really good ice cream. Yeah. So Sea to Sky is amazing. We're going to need to come back. Somehow we're going to get back here because the views up there are probably a million times better than what we see today. And that means it's probably really cool. So now what we're going to do is we're head back on the bus and we're heading to Whistler. And those are the prices for day tickets. Ours were included with our package. And back on the bus. Gus.
Just up ahead of us, we're going to be coming to a body of water, the Squamish River, and sometimes the eagles can be in around that area. And that mountain that's on our right-hand side, as we're going by it, the majority of the mountain came down over the highway, as I say, in the 50s. And coming up here, there was only one lane of traffic coming through the area that we're just coming to. So you'd have to wait as the cars make their way down to Vancouver or vice versa for about 10, 15 minutes. And then of course they'd switch in the other direction. Just behind this rock pile here to the right, you can see the cross that's been placed there to remember the people that lost their lives.
So we just made it to Whistler. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see the mountains because we're just not going to. But we're here at the Olympic. Well, this is Whistler Village, and this is where the Olympics in 2010 were held. And I see a Tim Hortons. We got to have that. It's just a cold, wet day. We got to do a little Hortons. Whistler Visitor Center, and they have a Tim Hortons. So this is where the 2010 Olympics was held, and other past Olympics.
Kind of cool, huh?
Yeah, and it's starting to clear a little bit. I see a little bit of mountains over there behind you, but I think the gondola is open to the top. Now you can't do the gondola, the world's longest one that goes between Blackcomb and Whistler, because that one's down for maintenance. But we can at least go to the top, and maybe turn around and come back, right? What's really weird is watching people walk around with skis and snowboards, and there is a lot of snow at the top of the mountain, and they're supposed to get some more snow up here tonight, but we'll be heading back to Vancouver. And this place is big. It's pretty intimidating. They have a Beacon pub and eatery, all kinds of different little eateries, Amsterdam pub. And you better park those skis somewhere. This is cool. I've never experienced this before. Oh, he's a cute little guy. So we checked into the gondola. It's $100 a person round trip. And they said there's nothing you can see up there, and I think it's a good idea just to stay down here, because I'm thinking $200 we'll get a really good meal in us down here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to come back, right? We booked this trip many months ago, but we didn't know it was gonna be raining, you know. And but this is pretty cool. Whistler is up there somewhere, and it's amazingly beautiful if you could see it. I can see little bits of pieces of the mountains around us. So let's do some shopping. Let's get something to eat. And Let's see what this is about. And I do know they have the Olympic, you know, the rings somewhere around here. We're going to find that too. That bear doesn't look like he's having a good time.
No, I think we're going to do the chairlift.
I think this is the closest you're going to get on a chairlift here today. And yeah, he doesn't look too happy. But we are in front of a Rocky Mountain chocolate shop. So let's go in and check out Rocky Mountain chocolate here. I think we've gone to heaven. Look at $16, $12 for these ones. Oh, they have Rice Krispie treats here. Look awesome. Oh, and the smell in here is amazing. They're making it as we speak. Those guys there are cute.
Dark chocolate dipped ginger.
Dark chocolate ginger. You want some of that?
Yeah, I want to try it.
Oh, yeah. I can grab one of those. Well, they have some Canadian maple syrup, cocoa powder. What are those, for dogs?
Dog biscuits.
Yeah. Strawberry meltdown. Look at these things here. They're like bear paws. So Dawn got some of those ginger covered in chocolate.
Dark chocolate ginger.
Dark chocolate ginger. Gifts and souvenirs. Look at these cuddly little guys. Let's go in.
Do you know which way is this little village? Sorry.
I got another pin for the map. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'd say that these bears are up to no good. One's got a fish. And I think that bear there is taking a poop. Just saying. And the mountains are starting to peek through. Of course, just, you know, like the lower elevations. And the sun just peeked through a second ago. But that's pretty cool, huh? This is like Olympic Square here. And I remember this, like, you know, like they were showing video and footage of the village here. And that's pretty cool. So yeah, there's all kinds of hotels, a lot of places, a lot of lodging. It is Saturday, so there's some folks here. I guess this is kind of the off season for them. The snow season's about done, or the skiing season is. And yeah, we've just been walking around, really looking at shopping. Yeah, they have a Dairy Queen over there, Dawn. Yeah, they do. They have a Dairy Queen. They got restrooms over that way too. So I'm assuming this is where the Olympic flame was at. Yeah, it looks like that's where it would have been. Vancouver 2010. And there's totem poles throughout the plaza. So Dawn and I were talking it out. Because we're going to be getting on the ship tomorrow, we didn't really want a big meal. I think we're just going to grab a slice of pizza for lunch. And we got some pizza here at Avalanche. Yeah, I guess so. It'll do.
Okay, so just up ahead here, I'm going to pull over to the right, and you want to make your way to the right and up past the washer.
We left Whistler and now we're here at Shannon Falls. We're on our way back to Vancouver, and we got a glimpse of this when we did the sea to sky. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Look at that. Let's get a closer look. Ho 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 ho! And we have made it. By far, that is probably the tallest waterfall I have ever seen. Wow. What do you think?
It's beautiful.
It is. Kind of a little hike up here.
Yeah.
I bet you it constantly rains here. You know what I mean? With
Yeah,
the
it
mist.
seems like
I can feel the mist. Well, I don't know if it's raining or mist, but I'm pretty sure the mist would. And check out this forest. These are some of the biggest trees, or the tallest ones I've ever seen. Got the ferns. Everything is so green and mossy. There's even some little flowers there. And the mountains around here are like some of the biggest I think I've ever seen. Of course, I haven't been to Colorado yet, or I've been there, but I was like little. So, but lots of fun. Now we're gonna head back to Vancouver, and tomorrow we got a very exciting adventure. That's cruise day. That's embarkment day. Embarkment day. Well, this is future Will and Dawn because I totally had forgotten to do a closing. So we got back from Whistler and we crashed because in the morning we are going on a cruise to Alaska. And because this is future Will and Dawn, you'll see one of my future purchases, my Alaska hat. But folks, this is going to do it for today. Here in Vancouver, Vancouver was good to us, except for the rain. If you guys like
for 3 days.
rain for 3 days. But folks, that's going to do it for tonight. Here in, well, the future, but in Vancouver. If you guys like this vlog,
Give it a thumbs up.
also if you haven't, please subscribe so you'll miss these upcoming road trip adventures. Guys, tomorrow we are going to embark on a cruise, a 7-day cruise to Alaska. And
Until next time, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our Alaskan videos.
yes, oh boy. And because this is future Will and Dawn, let's see, you can see the closet over there. We're actually home. And because this is future Will and Dawn, it was totally amazing. Wow.
And the weather couldn't be better.
That from future Will and Dawn,
Yeah.
take our word. It was probably the most amazingest trip we have ever been on. We love you, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.